Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as we already got the hint or leak to several weeks ago, which I'm not a huge fan of, Galaxy Quest now in the Star Trek Fleet Command universe. Somewhat mixed feelings out there, I know, because this is a Star Trek game. Galaxy Quest technically isn't Star Trek, though. Who owns these things? Paramount, right? They want it to be for the purposes of this game. Okay, I mean, however, I certainly see the likeness between between Galaxy Quest and Star Trek. It's a movie about people doing a Star Trek like TV show. I really like the movie Galaxy Quest. Do I think it really belongs in this game? I don't know, man. What's next? The Master Chief? Be weird to not have ground forces if you have the Master Chief, so we're going to make ground forces in this game? Exactly, Star Trek? Klingons have ground forces. They fight on a, with their bat lifts and stuff. Bat lifts are not for fighting in space, so I think to a certain extent, what's the mechanic here and what is the benefit of this obviously new loop, right? A new ship and a new loop. It's like the theme of the year. Good God. This is update 69. Galaxy Quest. Thanks to scientifically dubious happenings, Jason Nesmith and his crew of All-Stars from Galaxy Quest find themselves trapped in the Star Trek Fleet Command galaxy. Desperate for a way home, the ragtag group of actors must save this galaxy from threats, new and old, as their nemesis Sarris returns, backed by the might of the Klingon Empire. Can our heroes catch lightning in a bottle twice, or is this one sequel that is doomed to fail? Okay. I guess he's aligning with the Klingons because he kind of looks like a green Klingon with antennas. Okay. Update 69 includes NSEA Protector, new Mirrorverse Universe Mirrorverse Universe. New Mirror Universe expansion. Hooray! New feature Galaxy Quest Invasion. Some of you may remember, though it's been a long time, tried this with the Mega Cubes. You look over there, to the left and below, early Federation space. Yeah, it's kind of like a little picture of the Borg cube on there with a few systems inside it. Yeah. From what I understand, this is going to be very similar to that, except there are also going to be hostiles as well as an Armada-like target. And you scoring points and killing these hostiles is going to, help progress a server-wide goal. Yay, work together with other alliances and players on my server. For some of you new guys out here, it might be a little easier, but if you've been on a server with some of these people for 4 years, some of us really hate each other. And hate each other so far as we'll call your ex-wife to try to get you in trouble. See, new alliance tournaments, new officers, new missions, new primes, of course, new refits, new cosmetics, new battle passes, and more. The NSEA Protector. The NSEA Protector is the newest ship addition to Star Trek Fleet Command and brings with it increased efficiency to the Mirror Universe. Able to be built by those operations 40 and above, the Explorer-type ship has high impulse speed and is the first ship to ever break the Warp 10 barrier. Galaxy Quest NSEA Protector provides an increased damage to Mirror Universe hostiles and increases raw trillium mining. Hopefully that means like raw Trillium A and D, because I don't actually need help getting raw Trillium A. As I demonstrated in a video that, yeah, I can definitely fill my cargo bay. I can get a million, more than a million a run, so I don't give a shit about the gray shit. Gray Trillium. Called Gray Trillium. Otherwise, I can't remember what the hell any of this shit is. The Protector has an active ship ability, the Omega 13. Very fitting. Where the ship survives a battle it otherwise would have been destroyed, essentially rolling back the clock to grant players the ability to come back with a percentage of hull health. This ability not only targets a player, but all other players. And it can be increased via research as well as with the new Sarris refit. So what I'm assuming by when it says targets not only the player, but other players. So if you're in PvP with the Protector and you would have blown up, you don't blow up, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought I understood what the hell it does, but I don't know what it does. Does it make the battle not take place? You take a win away from the player, which is fine. It's just like, why? What's the point? I mean, I understand that that would be what the Omega 13 did in the movie, but I'm trying to think of how I would actually benefit from doing that. I mean, if you can get away now, then it would make sense. But if you still can't get away, what does that do for you? Or you can't win when they catch you again and engage, hit the attack button again. It does nothing. Okay, unless you can change something. There's no point to the Omega 13 unless you can change something. Note here, VMIT's Captain of Maneuver and the NSEA Protector Omega 13 ability do not work together. VMIT's Captain Maneuver will always take priority. Applying the Omega 13 ship ability will have no effect when applied to a ship where VMIT is equipped as a captain. Okay, cool. 15 new systems are being introduced to the Mirror Universe, but only the Protector has the ability to traverse them due to the lethal minefield hazard that only it can withstand. As other ships are unable to survive more than a few seconds, these systems will also reveal new Omega Mirror Universe hostiles and additional Mirror Universe mines. Yay. In addition, there are new Mirror Universe store bundles comprised of free daily claim of liquid Trillium D, exchanges for all rarities of Mirror Dust, Karakavort refits, shards. Yeah. Beryllium spheres. Very lore friendly there. Needed to upgrade the NSEA Protector. And 4 prime particles. 23 new... Okay. I don't like starting a sentence with a number like that. 23 new nodes have been added to the mirror tree and can be unlocked by using the Omega Mirror Dust earned by using the NSEA Protector. Foundry is up now for me, and I'm looking in there. It said 4. I thought I noticed 3. Yeah, I only noticed 3 different prime particles, as in the away team particle. Now I'll be able to do those primes. Elite recruit prime particle. Yay. Repair prime particle. Yeah, I didn't see a 4th one. I saw 3. Is it at a different spot? Yeah, I'm only seeing 3 here, buddy. Which one am I missing? I don't know. It said 4, right? I only see 3, but oh, okay. I'm missing one somehow. Alright. New research nodes include Omega 13 device hull percentage, uncommon, rift key travel cost reduction. That's nice. Critical damage floor. Yeah, cool. Hopefully it, works all over. Really help for Zindies, right? Isolatic damage for Franklin Delano Roosevelt ships. Cost efficiency for research materials, research resources, war room. Meh. I mean, especially when you only run it once a month, I do feel like the war room event needs to be run twice a month. It really does. For the cost efficiency for the artifact gallery. Look here. I certainly understand that there's a bunch of people having trouble upgrading their artifact gallery. My question is how. I don't feel I had trouble. I didn't pay for anything. What I feel that we should have gotten instead of the artifact gallery is the command center, because that one is starting to piss me off with its speed. Oh my god, let's go command center, let's go faster. Okay, District 56. I'd rather have the command center in District 56. I actually don't think I'm going to level up my District 56 anymore. Because why? I'm at like 22. I thought I stopped at 22. It's like, I mean, maybe I'll do a few more levels. I'm not going to level 40 because I don't want more time in the mirror universe. I don't want to. Because then the timer gets so long and it's like, okay, I don't feel like grinding for 30 fucking ass goddamn minutes, you jackass. Look, if I was mining stuff, maybe I'd care. But the problem is, I don't want to go in there, grind for 15, 20 minutes and like, alright, I don't feel like doing this anymore. And then what? You either sit there and wait for the timer to end or you leave. Leaving costs more rift keys, which the extraction rift doesn't cost anything to use it, but you have to get to one of those systems. Or maybe you do, maybe you don't. Benefit to those of you that don't need to travel to get to an extraction point, but I don't know that I would necessarily want to spend more rift keys, at least uncommon anyway. I'll spend some common rift keys to get out of there quicker, but I don't want to spend uncommon rift keys to get out of there quicker. They are harder to come by. I don't want to be there longer. Scrapping speed, yay. Because scrapping really hasn't become a thing for, let's say, G4 ships or even G5 ships, I don't know that I see the point in this. I mean, it's useful for some of these G4 ships, when you finally get done with it, but that's like a one-time thing. I mean, unless it's explorers, because you can farm the rare explorer parts very easily with the jellyfish. Like, I don't see the point of doing max scraps on G4 and G5 ships, because the rare parts are just so hard to come by. You can actually get a good amount of uncommon ship parts now, but the rare parts, they're just hard. We get Apex Barrier and PvP. Cool, more of that. Opponent critical damage reduction. They're really trying to get rid of critical hits, aren't they? So weird. Energy, kinetic, and general damage. Okay. Galaxy Quest Invasion. Okay, let's read through some of this shit first. This is the older one, the one that came out a few days ago, about what this new feature is. Sarris is a bad guy, right? Yes, sir. He's a very bad man indeed. He has tortured our scientists, put us to work in the gallium cyanide mines, captured our females for his own demented purposes. Okay. It's kind of weird to put the quote there. Yes, yeah, alright. Okay, I mean, it's fine. A new galaxy-wide invasion has crashed into Star Trek Fleet Commanders, it's time to join forces in a quest to defend our galaxy against this very bad man. Indeed, Sarris has declared war on this universe, and you must respond. The Sarris invasion represents a new type of challenge for all commanders. The invasion fleet is vast and will require help from everyone to defeat. To best prepare you for this battle, we've provided this explainer on how the invasion works. On how an invasion works. What is a galaxy invasion? Invasion is a term used to represent a threat to the entire server. In this case, the Sarris invasion. I guess leaving the door open for other invasions in the future. The Spartan invasion. The Master Chief and his Spartans are going to somehow come at all your spaceships. I don't know, man. Whatever. It is not just a single target to be defeated. The Sarris invasion will be located in specific systems that are filled with Fatu Cray. Okay. The invading hostiles. I don't even remember that from the movie. Did they even name the species of these guys? I mean, maybe they did. I missed it. I don't know. It's kind of an old movie. But it's a very good movie, I think. There will also be chimeras, a never-before-seen type of enemy known as invading entities. Sarris' ship. Yeah, I remember that from the movie. How do you fight an invasion? What is an invading entity? The Sarris invasion itself may not be a target, but that does not mean it cannot be directly attacked. Every defeated Fatu Cray or Chimera will deal a small amount of damage to the HP of the invasion itself. You start by defeating Fatu Cray, which are suitable targets for commanders of at least level 25. This will accumulate Fatu Cray scraps, a currency that can be exchanged daily in the invasion store for blue particle accelerators, which will be needed to fight the chimeras. They are intended to be fought by commanders of at least level 40. Weird, but I mean, so 15 levels of players can only kill the little peons. Okay, alright, that's fine. Like Armada targets, you need to have the correct items to battle. Currency. Call it currency. It's currency. And we don't like it. But by all means, please add just, 100 new fucking currencies in this fucking game. God, I hate these people. But there the similarities end. Yeah, see, here's a visual representation of this. It's kind of like the Borg cube, except that, it's not a cube. It's Sarris' ship. Not even sure where this is. System J25. I don't even know where the hell that is. Oh, let me look. I got my tablet open over here. Let me see if I can find it, and then I'll tell you here. I'm sure you could probably have found it already. Oh yeah, they're marked because something. Wow. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's gotta be. Oh. Well, maybe it hasn't started yet. Well, based on what, me looking at the galaxy here, it doesn't look like it's started yet. So, I cannot give you a location at this time. I'm sorry. Yeah. Invading entities must be fought with only one ship, and there is a 10-round limit instead of the usual 100. Notably, they do not regenerate after battle. You may need to engage them more than once to defeat them. Never give up, never surrender. Get out there and fight back against Sarris. I kind of like that. They specifically shortened the limit of combat, so increasing the possibility that you may have to attack them again. Therefore, never give up, never surrender. That was kind of the theme of Galaxy Quest. I kind of like that. What's my motivation? Was that said in the movie? Okay. Fighting the Sarris invasion and participating in the events of the month will be a rewarding endeavor. There will be a special event store for this invasion. So I guess it's like incursions, except it's AI, not players. Okay. Or not AI. Computer-generated hostiles instead of players. For this invasion, where you can buy all sorts of useful materials and enhancements, you can source the NSCA protector in there, which is cool. You need the eye patch It's not even Fatu Cray scraps. It's the eye patch ones, which I'm not even sure where the hell to get them yet. As well, exchange the Fatu Cray scraps from the invaders and the Sarris Dominion salvage from the chimeras for an array of beneficial rewards. The full defeat of the invasion may also provide server-wide benefits, but stay vigilant. Even if he is defeated this time, Sarris may return someday. So yeah, a bunch of new currency. How exciting! Sarris is back to the main page here. Sarris has joined forces with the Klingons, and chaos ensues. Manifesting from the world of Galaxy Quest, blah blah blah. This invasion provides future players. I just read that. Invasion will not happen all at once and will be introduced in phases. Okay. Sarris Klingon Alliance. First phase. In the first phase, there will be in existing systems, and there will be random Fatu Cray hostiles that carry the new loot that can be exchanged in the event store. When these events start, hostiles will spawn and the system will be marked via Galaxy View. When the event ends, the hostiles will then despawn. In the second phase, chimeras will appear with a 10-round limit. An important thing to note for day 1, any Fatu Cray defeated will only contribute to the event after they are live. Okay. 25 they're able to fight the Fatu Cray. The Fatu Cray scraps from them. Currency can be exchanged in store for blue particle accelerators, which will be needed to fight chimeras. Yeah, I said that already. For players when they destroy. Yes. I heard this explanation here, and I don't really understand. Chimera combat will conclude under 2 conditions. In the first, combat ends if the ship is destroyed before the round limit is reached. In the second, combat ends if the round limit is reached and the ship is not destroyed. Why did they say this? That's true regardless if this is the invasion or not. This is not new. Okay. Combat note, chimeras do not regenerate health in between battles. Many of them don't. Like, the only ones that... I mean, who regenerates the health? Some of these Dominion armadas or the Borg armadas. There's not that many hostiles out there that actually regenerate their health. After accounting for all the damage taken in combat, the ship exits the battle with its remaining HP. The battle is classified a draw, and participation chest is awarded for each battle engaged in combat. I'm sorry, what? Is this a continuation of the previous sentence or the previous paragraph? That's weird. Maybe this sentence right here should be down here, I guess. Way to, structure your page right. Yeah, after accounting for all damage taken during combat, the ship exits the battle with its remaining HP. The battle is classified a draw, and a participation chest is rewarded for each battle engaged in combat. That's weird. Is this a general statement or is this something else? I guess it could make sense if, you see the hostile, you go attack the hostile. You'll get credit for a win and doing damage, but the hostile technically never disappears. Is that what that means? The battle's a draw, and you get your reward anyway? I'm going to have to get in there and do it. Otherwise, I don't really know what this is saying. Okay. Rewards from the event store. This invasion event store. Gwen DeMarco shards. Okay. We'll get to her abilities in a minute. And I see a protector blueprint, so it's nice that, we're already getting sourcing for this, though. how long is it actually going to take to get to 200 blueprints? Galactic Acclaim, new token to unlock and upgrade a new Federation Klingon Romulan faction favors. Yeah. Mirror Dust Syndicate XP building resources. These rewards will only be sourced via Fatu Create hostile loot. The Chimeras and Event Store players should note that this store will only be activated when Sarris Invasion Fleet is here. And there's a video you can watch. New Alliance Tournaments. Get ready for the upcoming Alliance Tournaments, an exciting new event previously mentioned in our 2024 roadmap. Was it? You did a roadmap from 2024? Not sure that I quite remember that, but okay. Gather your alliance and compete against others in a series of challenging tasks to score points and climb the leaderboards. Don't we already do that? What the hell's new about this? Okay. The event will not launch day one, but will come mid-arc, and we will be releasing a separate video and article specifically on the event later, but Alliance Tournament is a new limited event which will see alliances compete against each other to score points through completing alliance tasks. Yeah, don't we do that already? Okay. During the first event, alliance the qualifier alliance will complete in regional leaderboards containing all alliances in a region regardless of server to secure a place in one of the 5 leagues for the main event. Alliance members will be able to complete a limited number of tasks daily, earn points, collect rewards, currency. Use this currency in the Alliance Tournament store to unlock fantastic rewards. Well, don't say that. Tell me what's in the tournament store, and I will tell you if the rewards are fantastic. I'm not going to rely on you to tell me that the rewards are fantastic. I will tell you. I will tell you what is rewarding to me. Don't tell me what is rewarding to me. No. Two bags. Perform well to be promoted to higher league and risk relegation by not meeting. Is this soccer? Are we in British land playing soccer? What is this nonsense? Only the best alliances will rise to the top. Yeah, this is weird. I think they're assuming that there are more alliances and players on the server than there really are. I think my server has like, I think last checked we have like 1100 between 1100 and 1000 active players. 5 different leagues with what? What do they say? 5? It doesn't say. I mean, are we even going to fill up all these leagues? We don't have that many alliances. What's it going to be? A one-on-one? We've got like 13 active alliances. And you can only, account for some of these other alliances because there's like 30 people in them still. It's like, oh my God. Merge, you idiots. Whatever. Now for the officers. I'm not that thrilled about them. Alright, Jason Nesmith. Captain ability. Decreasing invading entities shield mitigation by X%. Starts at 30. And with synergy, if you can get max synergy, it looks like you can do 90%. Which is, that's considerable. Now you got some of your, it could be between, 15% if you're going to use another command officer, or if, you can't get one of each type of bridge officer. Or officer, not necessarily bridge officer. Command, science, and engineer? Sure. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, engineer bag. Yeah. We'll see if it's actually useful, because it's possible there are other crews that are better. Because there are already officers that exist in this game, and if you don't make these new ones better than a better crew for these hostiles, then we're just going to use the old crews and not even give a shit about these guys. His officer ability increased apex barrier versus hostiles by X. 2,000, 2,500, 3,200, 4,000, and 5,000. I mean, that's kind of low. It's not doing a whole lot for you. Even at max, it's not doing that much. Even at max, 5,000 is not that much. Excuse me. Really not. Gwen DeMarco, I think I really hate her abilities here. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. She's an officer ability and a below deck ability. Because it's one of these that I hate because I just don't like setup between, officer and below deck and then PvP and PvE. It's too combo-y, and I don't usually like those. Her officer ability, isolated cascade damage against armadas and invading enemies. Might be, it sounds pretty good. It should pair very well with Nesmith. 70%, 90%, 110, 130, and 150, so it's actually better than, Enterprise Data. Sounds like it could be good. We're going to have to see. Below deck ability, hold please. Increase isolated cascade damage in PvP when the enemy player has any state by 30, 40, 50, 65, 80%. I mean, don't we have that already? Don't we have that already? What is 7 of 9? What the hell group is she in? Oh, she's in the Voyager group, isn't she? Wow, I think she was going to be in a Borg group there for a minute. Is she a Cascade or is she... She is isolated Cascade. Actually, I have her at tier 3 and she's only 26%. So it looks like Gwen DeMarco, while she's going to do the same thing as 7 of 9 below deck ability, it's actually more powerful. But at the same time, it's like, do we have to? Do we have to do this? More of this? Whatever. I guess. They're nice abilities. Okay? It's just... Whatever. Moving on. Sir Alexander Dane. Rare officer. Officer ability by Grabthar's Hammer increases the amount of loot gained from defeating Mirror Universe hostiles. 100, 120, 140, 160, 200%. It's pretty good, I think. I get 400% from the research. Another 200% would be very nicely. And then maybe I don't have to use Picard's captain ability. I can use somebody else. Instead of using Picard Data Kuron, because I do like the speed, I can use Riker Data Dane. Be like the same thing. Except I'm getting 100% more loot. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like the same shit. Can we get different stuff? Can we get some different stuff? Okay. Here's something different for you. Something I have actually been asking for a long time. Below deck ability. Increase base impulse speed by X. 20, 25, 35, 45, 60. Now, it's not a whole lot. Though when you get to max, 60% is actually pretty good. It's not percent. It's not percent. 60 across the board. Actually very nice. And because, let's say an officer like Riker with 50% in the captain's seat. If you normally have 100, Riker's going to give you another 50. But if you have put Dane below, actually make your base 120. Therefore, Riker would give you another 60 for a total of 180. Very nice. So
don't know if I'll use his officer ability much. We'll have to see. I mean, 100% more loot, or more speed. I don't know. I like more speed. But I kind of like the officer. We'll see all the sourcing. How they've been sourcing rare officers. Another rare, Lalari, or however you actually pronounce that. Officer ability. Decreases the cooldown of the NSEA period Protector. Omega 13 device ability by X%. Wow. Good job editing. Why are there two sentences here? Yeah, I pick apart some of these guys, and they're shit sometimes. But I mean, come on now. I'm telling you, I noticed this the first time I looked at it. Like, how did you not notice that this random ass period here? Why is this period there? Okay. And yeah, decrease the cooldown of the NSA protector. Man, 66, 100, 150, 235, 400. That doesn't really do much. I mean, it doesn't tell us much. I mean, okay, so it's going to decrease the cooldown of the Omega 13 device. I mean, I guess it would be really good in the mirror universe. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, can I kill this hostile? Do I have to wait? Blase, blase, blase. So you activate the ability and you go attack the hostile. And if you were meant to have died, you don't die and you don't lose your loot. But at the same time, you have to waste a bridge slot. So who's coming off? You know? Okay. Yeah, otherwise, I don't know if I really see the point of the Omega 13 device. Or, like, a benefit. Like, where is it actually going to help me? But, as soon as we unlock her, we'll figure that all out. Again, sourcing. Her below deck ability increases Apex, Berry, and Wave defense. 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,700, 3,500. Meh. That's not that much. That is not that much at all. But, okay. Especially max. Come on, man. You got to give people a little more than that. Because that really isn't doing that much. And new Galaxy Quest missions. I mean, I like that they put it in there like that because that is kind of how they worded it. That's kind of what they called the episodes, the Galaxy Quest missions, right? I think I'm remembering that correctly. But you know how much I actually hate missions now. So I'm not looking forward to that. Primes and refit. 2 new primes and 2 new refits are being launched with this update. The primes launching are Prime Efficient Forbidden Tech and Prime Construction Speed, located in the Galaxy Tree. Prime Efficient Forbidden Tech increases the base Forbidden Tech proto matter cost efficiency by 20%. I'm sorry, 20%? Fuck off, that does nothing for you. I mean, yes, it will reduce the cost, but good God, we need more than that. Not everybody has a Ferengi whip, okay? Not everybody has a Ferengi whip. Doesn't do much for players. And you know what? They'd have to buy it. So if they haven't bought the whip, you know what? They're probably not buying this. If anything, if you are looking to spend and you don't have the whip yet, get the whip before you get that prime. Prime construction speed increases base construction speed for buildings by 250% and is located in the station tree. This is why I give them shit, okay? Go back and rehear that in case you missed it. And you know what? Go ahead and read this for yourself. Does this read right? Editing is a thing. Prime construction speed increases base construction speed for buildings by 25% and is located in the station tree. Tell me, why do I want my buildings to take longer? I don't want my buildings to take longer, but that is exactly what this says. Increases base construction speed for buildings by 250%. I don't want to increase my base construction speed. Why would I want to increase my base construction speed?
And look at this here. You see how they start to italicize the sentence? Why you do it like halfway through the sentence, whatever. But you didn't italicize the I in increases, but you did for the rest of the word. And again, I noticed this the first time I looked at it. How did nobody that works for this company notice this? It is evidence that they are a bad company. It is. Luckily, I like flying my pixel spaceships around and blowing up other pixel spaceships, or I would do nothing for this with this organization. I think this organization is trash. Good God. Fix yourselves. Tool bags. 2 new refits are launching for the NSCA Protector. It has 2 refits already. Jesus. The field repair, which is, I guess, somewhat old by now, and the Karakavort. I don't know what that is. Field repair, we know what that is. Going to heal your HP while undocked. And Karakavort increases the amount of maximum hull health own ships. Wait, what? Increase the maximum hull health own ships heal when protected by the NSCA Protector Omega 13 ability by 10%. Okay, I think I know that. That is, it's a weird way to word it. So I guess just increases the hull health repaired by the Omega 13 by 10%. Okay. Whew. In addition, 27 new favors can be found in the Federation Romulan Klingon factions. This is a tough one because I don't like that they made 27 favors. You might think that sounds good. It doesn't actually sound that good. Yeah, there's a reason why 27. 27 should sound familiar to you. From G4 to G5 to G6, there are 27 faction ships. It is the same favor for each ship. It's not like... Yeah, so... Increase base hull health for all G4 faction ships. There's 9 of them. Okay? 1 buff per combat ship. Okay? You know? Increase base hull health for G5 faction ships. Again, 1 buff per combat ship. There's 9 of them. So it is... All it is hull health. At max, it is a metric fuck ton of hull health. It's like 4,000. I mean, it's a lot. It's a huge boost. Do we really need hulls that big? I mean, sure, I guess. I just don't. They could have made one favor. You know? Shit. I don't really like that they made 27 different favors. I don't like that. Because you buy it for your current ship, and then it's like, oh, well, I leveled up. I got a new ship. Oh, now I have to get this favor all over again. You know, I mean, it sucks for you guys. It doesn't suck that much for me because I'm up to G5 epics already, so I'm not going to have to buy them all, which is good. Because that sounds like a pain in the ass, but I don't like that. I don't. It'd be nice, like, what? Just have 3 favors for all the G4 ships, all the G5 ships, all the G6 ships. Or, you know, having 3 favors just for the Romulans, just for the Klingons, just for the... It's just... However, we gotta get through this damn thing. This is taking too fucking long. As my videos often do. Especially the Arcfall videos. Battle Pass and Cosmetics. Not 1, but 2 Battle Passes are available this month. Galaxy Quest Battle Pass running from 6th to the 18th. And the August Battle Pass running from August 18th to September 1st. I don't know if I like that either. Battle Pass is going to be $20 a piece. So they separated the Battle Passes.
Not changing the price and giving you less rewards. Yeah, we'll have to see what's happening, but again, I gotta get through this shit. And a whole bunch of bug fixes. Who gives a shit? Time to be done. Video's long enough. I really didn't want it to be this long, but I mean, I get to talking and complaining about shit, and you know, the next thing you know, an hour has gone by. Okay, so yeah, Galaxy Quest, man. All right, man. Seriously? Yeah, I don't know what the hell to think. I mean, it's annoyed. I think I and other players could get over the fact that you're bringing non-Star Trek into a Star Trek game. But, look, man, too many fucking currencies, too many more currencies, and then you got more currencies. It's too many. And how many new loops are there? Why does it sound like there's 4 loops? Right? You gotta kill the hostiles, then you gotta kill the Armadas. Then you gotta do, I don't even know what the and then there's like Mirrorverse you shit. There's like shit that's happening in regular space, like 2 different hostiles, and then there's some shit happening in the Mirror Universe with this shit. What? I don't know. Let's go figure this shit out, I guess. Comment below. Let's separate this question out, right? Are you okay with them bringing non-Star Trek stuff into the Star Trek game? And 2, what do you really think about this new loop? Seems overly complicated to me, but however. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.